Hello, and welcome to this next video. And today we're going to actually do things standing and things on the mat. So we're going to first start with breath work or just breathing. And I want you to bring your hands to the sides of your ribs. So I wore this shirt purposely because I wanted you to see my ribs, and place your hands on the side of your ribs. And when we think about our ribs, sometimes they're like a balloon. So you blow, so as we breathe in, they get big. And as you release your air or exhale, they deflate. So let's bring our hands to the ribs. And I want you to start by taking a big deep breath in and just gently let it go. 2 more times. Breathe in. And now just bring your hands down beside you and take one ear towards your shoulder. And just notice what's going on in your neck. Maybe it doesn't feel good to have your ear toward your shoulder. Now bring it up. Let's go to the other side and bring it back to center. Now from here, I want you to take your arms out in front of you, and I just want you to begin. So leave your arms out just a little bit like helicopter wings, and leave them out beside you as you just begin to twist. And now notice my feet aren't moving a whole lot. However, if you want to let your feet move with you, you can let them come up off the floor. I really want you to think about, how does your body want to move right now? And sometimes just because I'm doing something on the screen doesn't mean that you can't do something else. Now, from here, I want you to bring your hands to the tops of your thighs. And from here, we're going to do another breath, but this one's going to be kind of fun. So this is called lion's breath. And I want you to breathe in with me. And now when you let it go, you're going to stick your tongue out and go, ah. Breathe in. Ah. Let's do one more breath. Ah. I'm turning my body sideways because I'm going to come down onto my mat. And I want you to bring one hand, or actually both hands, to the mat. And I want you to round your back like a cat. And now release and lift your face like a cow. Can you moo like a cow? Moo. And then maybe we tuck it around and you say meow. Let's do 2 more. Rounding. And then back to that cat. And now from here, I want you to sit your hips back to your heels. And just pay attention to how your knees feel, how your feet feel. And we're going to shift our body. We're going to take it on the mat. And we're going to take a little journey with our body today. And we have to use our imagination to do this. So we're going to first start by finding our boat. And so a boat could be right where I am at right now. Or you can shift your weight. So now you're sitting on your hips. And just lift your tippy toes up off the mat. So you're a boat, and we're rolling down, and we're floating down a river. And that river can be wide, it can be narrow, but we're just floating and we're breathing. So, and now can you let your hands go out in front of you? Maybe lift those legs up. So continue floating as we float down the river. The sun is shining down on us. Maybe the birds are flying along with us. And maybe are they making sound? Can you make sounds if you hear your birds? Now go ahead and bring your feet to the mat. And from here, we're going to take our hands behind us because we're coming to a bridge. We need to lift our hips up. And now lower your hips down. Can your boat go under the bridge? Bring your feet back to the floor. This time, slide your feet long. And sit up nice and tall. And off in the distance, do you see the trees? And we're going to roll ourselves down. So take your arms out in front of you, and you're just going to roll your body down. And now you're going to nod your chin, and you're going to bring that leg up. and you're gonna just climb it. If that's too hard for you, roll yourself down. I'm gonna do the other way on the other leg. And we're gonna we're gonna climb up. So you can lift a leg or you can climb an imaginary tree trunk. So let's roll ourselves down. Get your rope ready. And we're gonna climb, 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 climb. And what do you see the birds? Do you see them? Or maybe there's bumblebees. Now, we have to reverse it and we have to go back down. As we roll down, get your ropes ready as we climb, climb, climb. Now, do you see in the other direction? And now they're fixing that boat. Do you hear them fixing that boat? And they've got hammers and saws. And when they have a saw, the saws make noise, don't they? Bring your arms out to a T position. We're going to saw, pretending like we're sawing wood. Saw, saw. Bring it back to center, and then we're going to go to the other side. So my hand is actually coming to the outside of my foot, like your hand is sawing. Now, let's do 2 more times on each side. Saw, saw, and saw, saw. Now, did you see the boys over there? And they're playing basketball. And you know what happened? Their ball came on top of our boat. And we've got to find that ball. So, but first we're going to make ourselves into a ball. We're going to roll like a ball. So draw yourself in tight. We're just going to roll back and come up. Let's do another one. Roll it back and come up. One more time. And now from here, did you find that ball? Because if you did, I want you to pick it up and I want you to throw it back to them. Yeah, that's it. So moving our body, what feels right to us. Now take your legs and I'm going to just slide them so you can see. I want you to slide them out in front of you and bring your hands to the tops to your legs again. And you're going to roll just gently, ever so gently, slide your hands down your legs and let your head be heavy. Now, tuck your chin in and bring it all the way up. So now I want you to revisit coming back to your breath. And just notice what's going on and how you feel. Now, we're going to take a twist here. So you're going to bring one hand to the outside of your leg and bring that other hand behind you as you find a twist. And let's go to the other side, finding that twist. Come back to center. Now this time, we're going to come onto our knees. And I want you to find balance. So if your knees hurt, so if your mom or your dad, or maybe even your grandma are doing this with them, and it's hurting your knees, put a pillow or roll your mat up underneath your knees. Bring your hands down beside you, but we're going to cross them. And we're going to lean back ever so slightly, and then I'll come forward. Lean back and bring it forward. And last time, lean back and bring it forward. And now we're going to come to a standing position. And now from here, I want you to take your hands behind your head, and you're going to go side, center, side. 2 more times, side, center, side. And just notice, can you feel your lungs as you're breathing? Now go ahead and release your arms down. From here, I just want you to roll your shoulders down and back. And notice how when we move our body, it helps us breathe deeper, but it also helps just our overall body feel better. Now bring them forward and down. And I thank you for playing with me today. Have a great day.